While Calgary Foothills FC expressed a desire to keep goaltender Stephanie Labbe on its roster, the Premier Development League (PDL) has informed her she's ineligible. Greg Southam, Postmedia. The gender-based refusal of a pro soccer league to allow a female Olympic medalist goalie to play was scorched Thursday by women athletes. While Calgary Foothills FC expressed a desire to keep Team Canada goaltender Stephanie Labbe on its roster, the Premier Development League (PDL) has informed her she's ineligible because of its status as a men's organization. In response, Labbe called the decision disappointing, saying she hoped women playing in otherwise men's hockey leagues would help pave the way for her competing in the PDL, which is a feeder league sponsored by the United Soccer Leagues in the U.S. In a tweet Thursday, Canadian female hockey Olympian Hayley Wickenheiser, who has competed on male-dominated teams, said she couldn't agree more. "Honestly, it's 2018, grow some soccer balls and think outside the box," she wrote. "If she's good enough, she plays." Wickenheiser's Team Canada colleague Shannon Shabatos also weighed in on Twitter, saying hockey seems to be ahead of at least some soccer organizations in appreciating merit over gender. "I've been fortunate to play in leagues that only focus on skill, ability and most importantly development," she said. "They do not discriminate based on race, sex or age. I've been fortunate to play in leagues that only focus on skill, ability. They do not discriminate based on race, sex or age. Thank you at SPHL at Acosmans at the Isle for developing me into the player." Regarding at USLPDL on its Steph Labbe won, Shannon Shabatos, at Shannon Shabatos, May 3, 2018. Shabatos won Goaltender of the Year honors in the Alberta Junior Hockey League, whose spokeswoman, Charla Flett, said merely affirmed the organization gender-equal approach. "At one time, we had two female goalies in the league and they played on opposite ends of the rink against each other," she said. Goaltender Shabatos was the first woman to play in the Southern Professional Hockey League, a signing its president Jim Combs said was never determined by gender. "I'm not looking for a skilled female goaltender. I'm looking for a skilled goaltender, and if she happens to be a good female goaltender, so be it," said Combs, adding the North Carolina-based league has also employed women referees. "If she can play, why wouldn't you?" Stephanie Labbe plays in an Olympic match between Canada and Germany and Brazil on August 16, 2016. Eugenio Savio, AP. Combs wouldn't comment directly on the PDL, saying he's not familiar with their bylaws. Calgary Foothills FC coach Tommy Wheeldon Jr. said Labbe had been accepted by his team as a fighter, a professional, and vowed to seek ways to keep her involved with the squad. Stony Plain native Labbe said she will fight for her right to play in the league, partly for the future of aspiring female athletes in the sport. Hockey player Leslie Ann Coleman said Labbe's on the right track while expressing astonishment at the PDL's decision. "It's the Me Too generation, so I'm really surprised. They should be honored that a national-level goalie would play in their league," said Kalman, a director of the Southern Alberta Women's Hockey Association. "This is just another battle we'll have to fight. Concerns over shared locker rooms aren't as big an issue in Canadian soccer because most of the venues are outdoors and don't involve team showering," said Coleman. "I've played in men's leagues. What makes this league different?" At the same time, she said she's never known of men wanting to compete in a women's league. Officials with the PDL didn't return calls Thursday. But in a statement to the Canadian press, the league said, "Like virtually all of our peer leagues around the world, the PDL has gender-based eligibility requirements, which we applied consistently in this case. Although our specific mission relates to the men's game, we applaud all that female players have done to move the sport of soccer forward in North America. Stephanie Labbe, in particular, has had tremendous success, and we wish her the best as she continues to pursue her career goals." Labbe has played in pre-season matches for Foothills, who open the regular season May 11 versus the Victoria Highlanders. With files from the Canadian Press, Kaufman at postmedia.com and Twitter, at Bill Kaufman Journal.